Hello everyone, this is Crossfire Kitty, and this is my playthrough of A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. I've tried to make this introduction over and over again, but I keep saying way more than needs to be said, so I'm trying to keep it distilled down to what's important. So what's important to me, at least, I played this game on the channel before. My settings for bitrate were much too low, so the video became very pixelated and hard to tell what was going on. I fixed those settings, so now I'm going to replay the game again and put it in chapters as before. I'm going to play it on easy because it's just easier to get certain trophies that way, or at least quicker, I should say. I will probably play the hard mode once I'm finished, but not record it, just kind of say I played it, here's the trophies. And also the other thing for these videos is I'm probably not going to read all the documents like I originally did. I think it just takes too much time. But I might paraphrase them depending on what kind of document it is, or if it's very, very short, I'll read those. But most part, I'm not going to read all that stuff. It just takes way too long. So here we are, say easy mode. We're going to start a new game, and I'm just going to let the cutscene play, and then we'll continue on.
Alex, look, over there. You see that? That's a leucistic white-tailed deer.
Lewis, what now?
Leucistic means they have patches of white fur.
I thought that was called getting old.
Okay, this is a huge deal. They're incredibly rare.
Oh, I'd love some rare venison.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Wait here. I'm gonna check it out.
Martin, hold on. Martin! Where the hell did he go?
Okay, so this is the prologue, and we're just going to be taking our time, relaxing, enjoying the scenery all around us. This is also where you would have had all the directions on how to play the game in general. I did turn off the tutorials, and I also turned off the yellow paint. If you enjoy this, let me know. But if you don't wish to watch the tutorial prologue level, there will be timestamps. You can skip ahead to the first chapter, which will be the ranch, in which we will actually start getting the first collectible. With that in mind, I will make my way forward. By the way, if you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by and checking out my content. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you very, very much for coming by to see what else new things I might record. So this chapter, it does not actually have any creatures in it. Though I think they do try to set up to be just a little bit scary here and there. Because the creatures aren't actually here on the planet just yet. So I guess they wanted to make sure that people were not too disappointed in the lack of things happening, maybe. Because literally the creature does not show up until the end of this day in the game. And I still want to know who the heck is opening the door for us. In this house we decide to randomly cut through.
Jesus.
Now the good thing is, since there's no creatures other than random birds, you can make as much noise as you want to in this area. The monster will not hear you. I'm gonna say he's not actually on the planet just yet. Or they. There's more than one. I was actually thinking about not even having this part of the game, but I thought it'd be nice to make sure that my colors and filters and everything were working, and I figured this would be a good place to do so. But yeah, here we're about to the end of this part, and then we'll get on to the first chapter in just a moment.
Shit. Seriously, where is he?
I want to suck your blood!
Oh, you're a fucking child!
Oh, come on, that was funny!
If you're 5?
Oh, just admit it, I got you pretty good.
No, you didn't. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were hurt or...
Alex...
And I can't lose another...
What's wrong? Alex, what's wrong? Oh, Jesus. Shit! Hey, what do you need? Huh? Alex, come on. Please. Tell me how to help, okay?
Martin?
Mom?
What is it?
I don't know.
Back up.
She just...
Alex, it's me. It's Laura. Can you look at me, dear? Okay, that's it. Just look at me. And breathe. Breathe. There you go. Everything's gonna be all right, Alex.
All right, so now we are on day 105, as it said.
Alex, we made it. Thank Christ for the rain. This place is huge. Should we split up?
Could be dangerous.
All the more reason to search this place as fast as possible.
But...
We need food, Alex. Without it, the hospital won't make it.
I know. Look for batteries, too. My flashlight just died. And for a radio.
Why?
Something I'm building. Could help all of us.
All right, keep quiet. The rain helps, but...
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
Okay, so he's gonna, of course, go his own way. And over here is our first document. You can pick this one up before you leave, but you might as well get it right away. And it's talking about making sounds under the waterfalls, which masks your sound from the creature. Over here on the picnic table, there is another note. And this one talks about the ranch, which is this place in general. It says it's a very nice place to stay, and various things that you might like about it, such as the delicious food. Over here behind this destroyed table, back here by the tractor, there is a collectible. This is the first one in the game, which is a shuttle. And you get a trophy for it, and a certain amount of points for depending what color the shuttle is. So there's gold, silver, and bronze, I think. And once you get all the points you want, you can go and use them to buy art from the concept art and character art section of the game, which are from the main menu. So next we're going to go inside. You can run here. There's no creatures here yet. They will not actually appear until the end, or I would say halfway through the hospital chapter. So in here, there is another shuttle. There's a poor guy who bought the farm there. So in this room, there's nothing here per se, but the part up ahead, there will be another collectible, and a document. So on this couch, there is a letter from a girl written to another girl, and they're kind of having a little bit of interest in each other. In this drawer, there is a cassette tape. And we have a trophy for picking up a mixtape. I say I could read the letters, but I figure if people are playing it on their own, they'll probably have the chance to read all that then themselves, if they so desire. And here is another note. This one's a short one, so I'll go ahead and read it. Ernest, that damn kid snuck into my office again. I swear to God, he must be getting into the office through the upstairs vent. And before you ask, yes, I am certain I locked the door. So that gives you an idea of where you want to go. The other one is just more of a flavor text, which is to say if you don't read about the two people kind of having this romantic interest in each other, you won't miss anything or miss out on how to proceed in any way. But here is the answer the first girl wrote to the second girl wrote to the first girl. So they're having their conversation with each other. I'm gonna go outside. And you can see, of course, the environmental storytelling with all the destruction. I personally wouldn't have gone this way if I was her, but it's a game, so they do stupid things. Yeah, what I would have done is instead of going out the window into a very dangerous situation is I would have, see, this is what we need, the screwdriver. And we actually came from over there. We can't go downstairs because there's stuff on the stairs blocking it. But in a video game, what do? You go over a tall bookcase. However, instead of doing the smart thing, which is moving a couple items out of the way and then climbing over here. That's okay. That is the way it goes. Yeah, then you would not have to go out onto the roof at all. So now that we have a screwdriver, we're going to use it on this vent over here. And if the creature were around, then the creature would be able to hear you when you open this. But since, of course, they're not here, we can open it as loud as we want. We're going to go to the left to begin over here. And get another shuttle, which will give us 70 points. And that's all that is in this chapter. Now, whenever you're finished and you want to do a chapter select, which they do have, it will tell you how many you have of each of the items. So there will be the shuttles, the mixtapes, the documents, and even the suitcases unlocked. So if you miss any, it will let you know there, which I think is pretty nice. And once you pick up the item, it is saved to your account until your save file. So we're going to go into here and there'll be a little cutscene. And there is a document over here. And I think they talk about the National Guards, which is also on the map. So that's where those people wanted to go to. So grab that key. Now we can go into room 4 upstairs. I think the statue in the middle of the room is either too much or just cool enough. And we'll go into this room, say room 4. Oh. Over here in the drawer is another mixtape. Black Metal and Kitties. And you can see that's all there was for this chapter. 2 of them. And the letter over here is another one between the 2 young ladies. Followed up by the last one. Right here, which is very short, which just says they're going to have a rain check on their flower picking plants. And that's the last one you get from them. And right here, we're going to have a little cutscene. I'll go ahead and let that play. Okay, well. Okay, well, she is pregnant, so of course that's very disconcerting if you're not expecting it, especially with the whole apocalypse thing kind of going on. Now we're going to meet up with Martin. Hey.
I found food. Seems abandoned.
Okay.
Batteries?
No.
Should we sleep here?
Sure.
Candles. Food.
So I'm going to be turning on the candles or lighting them. And you know it's a safe room, which the game will tell you because you have red candles. So it's always nice to find a safe room in a game. And we should get a trophy for getting all the documents in this area and one for getting the kids' document. If we didn't miss anything. So that's Dad and Joshie. He's one of the kids mentioned in an earlier note, in fact. Joshie. And that's Dad taking Joshie to school, even though he looks kind of sad. Little refrigerator, nice. Various details around the room. Mom, who seems to have passed on. A little better now. It is a little dark, but the thing is, I'd rather have a little dark as it should be, as opposed to just being washed out. And this should be the last one if I didn't miss anything. Projecting. Okay. And the thing is that sometimes this one trophy takes a while to appear. And I don't know why, but I used to think you had to look at something else for it to happen, but apparently it's just very delayed. And we'll go ahead and light the last candle.
Oops. Give me your hand.
Another prank?
Never.
He's cute. Seems very earnest.
The hell is this?
A glove. You like it?
It's so ugly.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. No gift receipt.
No thanks.
You okay? Really? I love you so much.
Alright, so we got the trophy. If you mess up, which I just did a moment ago, you can just restart to the main chapter and try again.
What should we do?
And we'll figure it out.
When it cries, laughs?
We'll keep it safe.
How?
I don't know, but we will.
And your mom?
She'll be a grandmother.
Laura hates me ever since.
You saved me that day. Alex. Finally. Something good.
We'll need supplies.
Will the hospital have them?
No, we're low on everything. There's a camp. They'll have supplies.
Alright, first we bring food back to the hospital, then we'll go to the camp. Alex. Hey, morning, sleepyhead. I put something in your backpack, along with the food.
Now, I don't think they ever tell you what the thing was that he put in her backpack along with the food, because it's not really brought up ever again, as far as I can tell. Unless it's one of the documents you find on the desk in her room later. But they don't really specifically say that's what it is, so I'm not sure what it is that he actually put into her backpack, other than the food. In fact, they don't even bring up the food again. At least not the stuff he brought back. It's all good. I have a feeling that she would have been better staying home for this expedition, as she does seem to be very easily triggered when it comes to any kind of loud noises. I think if she had stayed home, this whole tragedy that's about to happen would have been, well, what's the word? Averted. Yes, that's the word. Unfortunately, this is a game in which good things don't always happen. So, nothing you can do about it. Thank you. You just put your full weight on that tree and you had no issues. And yet I, with my one hand...
Hey! Over here! Hey!
All right. And we get our trophy for the ranch. Okay, so that's going to be the end of that episode. It's the prologue and the first chapter. Fairly short, all in all, but if it helped anyone, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to edit it real quick just to make sure all my settings are generally good to go. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Take care and peace out.